Hi there. So today we're going to take a look at scanning a document from your gallery or from a camera using Flutter. Let's get cracking. The very first thing we want to do is just generate a new app. So let's call it something like scan a doc. I think I've already got one of those. So let's call it scan a doc 2. Okay, so let's open this up in an IDE. So I've opened it up. Let's quickly run it. So this is finished compiling. Let's open it up in the simulator. As you can see, this is just a normal, fresh Flutter app. So let's go and start adding our scanning code in there. I'm just opening up a new tab here. And now we just want to install a package. It's called document_scanner_Flutter. So this package does almost all of the work. I've looked around for different options and even tried a bit more low-level stuff, taking my own photo, using my own image gallery logic. And this just does everything for you, and it does it really, really well. Now, obviously, we want to work with an image gallery and a camera. So we need to give permissions for that, iOS permissions. So let's just open the plist file. I'm just going to plonk it in here. So we've got a key for NS camera usage description. I mean, you can obviously provide a much better description there, and NS photo library usage description. So the one is just for our camera, the other one is for the gallery. I'm actually not sure if I can change this and just do a hard reload. I'll probably have to, do a full rebuild, full Flutter run to get that to register. But let's have a look. Now, the next thing we want to do is obviously pull in this dependency and trigger it so that we can select an image and scan it. To do that, we just import the package, document scanner Flutter. And now let's go and change the button behavior so that we launch this package logic instead of incrementing a counter. First thing we want to do is just go into our homepage states. I'm going to remove this counter because obviously we're not going to use it anymore. And then I'm going to add a file in here. Okay, so we go and say file. So this is a nullable file, a scanned image. And we also need to import the IO package, I think. Library, I mean. There we go. Now, let's get rid of this. We're going to add a function in here that launches the scan. Okay, so let's see what GitHub Autopilot figured out here. Yeah, this looks correct. So you see what I mean, that it's really easy working with this package. I'm just providing an async function. I need the context. We're doing an await on this package's launch. We're passing in the context, and then it gives us an image. This is pretty easy and friendly to use. Now let's go and wire up our UI so that we trigger this logic and so that we can see the image that we scan. We scroll down here, we should see some errors. Obviously, this isn't relevant anymore. What we can do is just add some conditional logic in here to go and say, if we've got a scan image, just render it. So let's do that. Again, GitHub Autopilot, because I've gone through this code before, it's suggesting this, which is quite nice. It checks the state. If we've got a scanned image, it's just going to show that. I'm just going to make it a bit bigger. See, we still have jobs even with GitHub Autopilot, and then I want to go and add some conditional text to prompt you to scan if we don't have an image here. If scan image equals null. Okay, cool. Let's get rid of that. So we're saying if scan image equals null, you have not scanned a document yet. I don't really care about styling for this. Now on pressed, we want to go and execute the start scan method. Okay. Because we need to pass that context in there, I'm just going to do this and then say context. Alrighty. Let's just say scan documents. And there's actually like a scanner icon I found. It's pretty cool. Now, like I said earlier, I'm not sure if I can just add stuff into this P list and do a hot reload, but let's have a look. I'm going to do a hot restart, so Shift R. Okay, so it's picking up we don't have a scanned image, and then it's showing us that message. Now let's see what happens if we select this photo library. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we need to start this up again so that these permissions reflect properly. So let's do a Flutter run. Move my face there. See, it's just a normal Flutter run command there. Move it over there. Okay, let's have a look and see if it works this time around. Okay, cool. So it's launching our photo library. I've got a bunch of scans in here already. And this is the component now, so I can go and drag around there. I found that this sort of like zoomed in effect there isn't 100%. But what's interesting, when I tested it on my phone, it seemed to have worked correctly. Although on my phone, I tested using the camera. And then afterwards, it flattens it out like this, which is pretty cool. And once I press done, our conditional logic kicks in here where we said that if we've got a scan image, we want to show it. So that's pretty neat. I used this plugin for a side hustle app of mine where I wanted to do some OCR stuff from books. Anywho, so that's surprisingly easy, right? I must say I like that about the Flutter ecosystem, just how easy it is to do advanced stuff like this. Cool. If you found that useful, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Like any comments are welcome. Any questions or feedback, really appreciate it. Cheers.